We were told the design team needed assistance. In that very moment, our manager didn't hesitate. He took photos of the site and began sketching directly on a tablet, quickly turning ideas into visible form. Looking back at the year before construction began, my heart is still full. It was a journey both difficult and pure. When we first stepped onto the site, we simply wanted to explore its potential. During the discussion, after returning to the office, we worked through the night building the 3D model. Proportions, circulation, structure, lighting, visual focus layer by layer, everything was carefully refined. We didn't rush to finalize the design. Instead, we deliberately pushed further. Throughout the design process, we experimented with multiple stylistic directions: classical narrative expression, immersive theatrical atmospheres, digital technology integration, and minimalist futuristic language. Each concept was fully modeled, repeatedly simulated, and carefully tested within the actual spatial proportions. We weren't just drawing. We were searching for the soul of the space. Again and again, we revised and optimized. Only after countless refinements did we determine the solution we unanimously believed best embodied the spirit of this place. Of course, we know many other possibilities could have been realized, but every possibility belongs to the space that truly fits it. Design is not about showing off technique, it is about precision. Once the direction was confirmed, we calculated budgets, evaluated material costs, planned construction strategies, and eventually entered the bidding process, winning the project at nearly 1/3 of the original projected budget. But we knew clearly this was not an ordinary project. This was a building we hoped would stand for a century. It was not merely a space, it was a gift to future generations. Because of that belief, we chose to carry the responsibility. To complete this project, we took on additional work outside, saving wherever possible. We compressed our living expenses, repeatedly applied for credit loans and SME financing simply to ensure this place could become what it was meant to be. At times, funds were critically insufficient. We didn't even have the budget for traditional layout setting, on-site marking. So this became a project built almost without conventional layout crews. Our manager personally served as a pro bono 3D designer, completing every digital model. We brought in scanning machines to digitally capture the site and perform layout positioning through data. The scanned 3D information was overlaid onto the original model to compare discrepancies. He then returned to the site with a measuring tape, carefully measuring door frames and concrete variances, centimeter by centimeter. Through cross-verification between data and physical measurement, we identified precision differences between scanning and actual construction. This allowed the project to enter a truly digitalized construction phase, where we could fully realize creativity within the 3D environment while maintaining alignment with reality. Many people ask, with such tight funding, why insist on using an LED sky ceiling? The answer reflects a shift in the times. In the past, labor was inexpensive and equipment was costly. Today, equipment costs have decreased while labor-intensive craftsmanship has become significantly more expensive. For example, sculpted gypsum detailing requires mold creation, manufacturing, transportation, installation, and later repair and maintenance. When calculated fully, the total cost often exceeds LED equipment by more than 7 times. In contrast, an LED sky ceiling offers limitless scene variations, lower maintenance requirements, greater flexibility for updates, and stronger long-term operational efficiency. It is not luxury, it is a smarter solution, a solution of this era. What moved us even more was the school's full support for this design experiment. They were willing to allow us to turn the site into a true design laboratory, gradually implementing the immersive spatial techniques, digital projection logic, and environmental storytelling methods we learned from Disney. Together, we aim to help the school break through tradition and move toward innovation and reform. This was not simply an interior renovation. It was a design revolution. Design is not only about aesthetics. It is an attitude toward the future. Construction is not merely completion. It is the execution of belief. Looking back, the financial pressure and limitations became our most valuable nourishment, because it was precisely those constraints that pushed us beyond our limits and forced us to create solutions that belong to this generation. In the future, we hope to have the opportunity to become your designer as well. At Hung Ng Renovation comes with design included. This is not a slogan. It is our commitment to giving everything we have for every space we create. We hope that when you step into the space, you will feel the determination and conviction we carried from the very beginning, and that you will truly be satisfied. We continue to create beyond limits. www.hungmeng.com. Hungmeng.